You know how I get my sons, right? Is I document every crime. Oh, then I sue you and I have you put in prison. Now, I don't have to be nice. Do you fucking understand? You violated the laws for 7 years, 5 months, and approximately 11 days. Yeah. And then you're the dickhead deputy chief fish, pooch, that says, well, he's just not being very nice and we're just not going to help him. The problem with you mentioning my name as a defendant in a court case, in a courtroom, yeah, where I wasn't present and it wasn't docketed, is that you've been talking about other defendants without them being there. Ooh, ooh. I really doubt that I was the only defendant in every court case of Judge Porter's court. Yeah. Where somebody had to make some snide bullshit remark about how Mr. Budnick wanted to reschedule his mental health evaluation. Now, the truth of the matter is, as I understand the docketing of hearings, is you wait until the person is to appear in court before you discuss the case. So, whomever it was that thought they were going to be the big tits of the day, pooch, really set themselves up for getting sued and going to prison. Because you do not talk about defendants that are not on the docket. Now, you would have had to wait till the 27th, yes, because the public defender's office could have been the assholes that they are right now. They could have said, I'm sorry, Paul, we can't reschedule your mental health evaluation. We're going to have to go to the docketed court hearing, and you can explain to Judge Porter at that time why it is that you wanted to reschedule your mental health evaluation. But when I gave you over 3 weeks, yes, he did. To make arrangements for me to have a competency mental health evaluation. And my public defender had to be a total fucking dick the whole time. Now it says here, Bruce Hanafy, defense attorney. Yes. This was a hearing when I was in jail for 27 days. Yes. When the citation was for December 31st of 2015, and I wasn't in Sequim, Washington, and I emailed you that every fucking day. Pouch. And then you arrested me for the fraud of violating this protection order. Yes. Where the petitioner didn't sign it. Ouch. Where there's forgeries. Oh, quite possibly multiple forgeries. Yes. There is misrepresentation on the part of the state saying that I received actual notice. And there's no signature of the petitioner. Now, exactly who was it that committed the crime? Judge Porter, myself, the prosecuting attorney's office, or the public defenders that decided that they could talk about anybody anytime they want because it does not fucking matter if they're in the courtroom at the time of the discussion. How many other defendants did you do this to? Where somebody in the prosecuting attorney's office decided to just kind of make a snide remark. Well, look at, I was confirmed for trial on April 26th of 2016. Yes. And then you made up some bullshit about me being mentally ill for knowing that my rights are being violated. And then when I decided to reschedule my mental health evaluation, somebody mentioned it to the judge while court was in session. Yes, when I wasn't on the docket. Poop. And then you decided to send me this bullshit email. The judge requests your presence in court. And I was like, well, that's really nice that he does. Yeah. But why don't you put me on the docket and give me the notice? Yes. Summons or subpoena that should have been issued. Yes. For each and every day. Now, you'll notice this notice date. Yes. 9/27 of 2016. Oh. That's the docketed court hearing I missed. Yes. Because of the arrest that took place on the 24th of September, where I was arraigned on the 26th of 2016. Now, what dickhead coach decided they were going to fuck over any defendant if they could? Pow. Could be a big lawsuit in this. Ooch. Ooh. Prosecuting attorneys, public defenders, and judges do not discuss cases without it being on the docket and without the defendant being given the opportunity to be present during the conversation. Now let's look at it again. Shan't we? The failure to appear. Did I fail to appear without notice of hearing, considering that somebody talked about me when I wasn't in the court? Did I fail to appear? No, I didn't. I didn't fail to appear, even though I've mentioned numerous times it was only 2 judicial days before the court hearing. Yeah. You issued this 9 September 7th, 2016. 6th day of September 2016. When was the actual next docketed court date? September 27th, 2016. 21 fucking days. I'm sure you could have arranged for somebody else, yes, to do one of these hold until the court reviews a mental health evaluation, but you decided to be assholes. Pooch! And that's what you've done the whole fucking time. And I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to make absolutely sure. Now, City of Squim, what individual was the asshole? Yeah, that decided to mention my name when I was not docketed for a court hearing until the 27th of September. Yes. What person in the public defender's office decided, well, we're going to teach them a lesson? Pooch. You do not have the freedom or liberty to reschedule a mental health evaluation when we went through all the trouble of getting somebody from Western State Hospital to drive all the way up here. Poop. Now, the truth is, this was to be a competency evaluation. Do I know my name? Yeah. Do I know what date it is? Can I name the last 5 presidents? I think there's a big lawsuit here. Oh. Now, as it says, the next docketed court date was September 27th of 2016. Yeah. You faxed this out on September 24th of 2016. Yes. You had me arrested in Sequim, Washington instead of Port Angeles chief of police. And then you decided to have me arraigned on that Monday, wasn't it? Poo. I think that's the 26th of September. Oh. Now, the mental health evaluation that you obligated me to have while in jail for 27 days, Judge Porter, you didn't have jurisdiction because there was no jurisdiction, authority of, to mention my name without me being on the docket and present in the court. Yeah. Are you sure you can do what you're doing? Can you talk about defendants when they're not there? Ooh. September 26, 2016, 2 years and 3 months ago. You decided to have me arraigned. June 16th of 2017, 1 year, 6 months, and 10 days ago. Allegedly, the petitioner, yes, that is a teacher in Brennan School that enrolled my sons 2 years behind their peers, so that she could always say they were straight A fucking students. Yeah, a lot of fraud going on. I just want to know of every defendant that you discussed their case, when they weren't in the court, they were not docketed to appear, and you didn't, as a public defender, inform them that you wanted them to be present in court when you discuss their fucking case right now. It's a little harassing to get an email after the issue's been discussed. Yes. Where you want me to appear in court because Judge Porter requests it, when Judge Porter should have had no knowledge of me wanting to reschedule my mental health evaluation. There's just not enough caseload. You don't have enough defendants that you have to talk about people when they're not on the fucking docket. There's a lawsuit in this. August 21st, 2017. Do you remember that date, Judge Landis? Yeah. Let's see. You docketed a court hearing. Right. I had sent an email out on August 10th of 2017 wanting to know what the district court case was about. Yeah. I made X number of hundreds of videos during that 3 weeks. And you was in court right now. No personal service. No signed statement from any citizen. 1 year, 4 months, and 5 days ago, you had a court hearing, yes, where you issued a failure to appear, yes, where I received no actual notice of the actual court hearing, yeah. Because nobody in the police department would serve a homeless man, pooch. Instead, you sent it to the last known address. Uh-oh. No police involvement, no Miranda rights, no explanation of why the fuck you were having a court hearing. Now, look at here. August 21st of 2020 is the expiration date. Ooh. Oh. Given under my hand the 21st day of August. Yeah. Where you sent it to the wrong address. Pooch. Mike Van Proyen's address. Yeah. Happens to be the same individual that used a picture of my sister Susan Bowers. Now, your mental health evaluation for a year and 4 months has said that I'm delusional. For not knowing that if I do not get notice of court hearings, yes, I don't know that they're happening. And for Brett Roberts to say, well, obviously he did know. Ouch. What I did know is I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. Now you're going to make me have a cell hearing? Ouch, ooh. You're going to say that I'm crazy and you're going to have me admitted to a mental institution where they're going to administer psychotropic medication against my will. Now look it, I was transported across county lines, yes, and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, yes, put me in handcuffs and transferred me. Without a valid protection order, pooch, with the fraud of abusing and exploiting my sons, pooh. And for some reason, every fucking sheriff in the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office doesn't think that I'll sue them for putting me in fucking handcuffs. Now, you have an obligation to make sure that any time you name somebody as a defendant in any fucking court case, that you have proof of